Well, Bulls fans, here we go. All right, what's going on, Bulls fans? Unfortunately, I'm not coming with good news. This is an emergency episode, and it's an emergency for a reason. The fourth quarter leader in points per game scored this season, the player of the week in DeMar DeRozan, has been placed in NBA health and safety protocols. We're going to be without him for a while. This is another blow to a team that we're already dealing with absences from Javonte Green, absences from Kobe White, Alex Caruso, and now we're leading one of our better players, one of our two best players in DeMar DeRozan. We're missing him tonight and in a key stretch, right? This completely changes that Bulls outlook over the next week. I know we had been talking before about the Bulls could possibly go 3-0, how they would be playing against Denver and everybody else. This completely changes it because now you're looking at not only Derrick Jones Jr. getting in that starting role, you're probably looking at Io as well tonight starting. This is a huge blow to the Chicago Bulls. And this is what I had said before. When Javonte Green was out, I said, don't be surprised if we lose more players due to COVID just because of the nature of like teams traveling together and everything. Little did I know it was going to come that quickly. DeMar DeRozan, test positive, is placed in NBA health and safety protocols. We'll be missing him for 10 days, which is going to be definitely the next 3 games, maybe 4 games, and we'll see just how that rides out for the Bulls and how the Bulls adapt to this absence from DeMar DeRozan. This is not going to be easy in any stretch, form, or fashion, but luckily we'll probably get to see some things from other people. We do need, I have been on a big point in that we don't need Lonzo Ball to score a lot of points. We necessarily don't need him to score a lot now, but now for everyone, shout out to Keith, shout out to I can't remember, a couple other users who have been calling for Lonzo Ball to be used as a more traditional point guard. We're probably going to need that now. Lonzo's probably going to get that opportunity to really have the offense running through him and see what he can do and see, like I said, also with scoring, but just seeing how he runs even half-court sets in this offense. Again, not that I expect the Bulls to win, especially against a team like Denver. Can they win? They're going to have to show that tonight because when I always say that the Bulls have a fighting chance to beat anybody in this league, that is built around us having our 1 and our 2 and LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. Now, LaVine can step up in a big way. LaVine hasn't had to shoulder very much scoring load on his own this season, even though he has been scoring very effectively because of who he has around him. But the thing is that even without DeMar DeRozan, this is such an improved team from what we've seen from Zach before when he had to do so much of the lifting himself. Vooch, we're going to need a big game from Vooch. Like I said, we're going to need Lonzo to step up and score a little bit more and make his shots, right? Maybe not even shoot more than what he usually does, run the offense better, and now make his shots. Derrick Jones Jr. is going to become even bigger key now. Io, even bigger key. We're going to need big minutes from some players. And again, this may be the time where we do see more Marko Simonovic just because of what he can do. Troy Brown Jr., who's been showing that he's can put together good quarters, right? Good stretches, is going to try to have to put together a better game. This is going to suck for the Chicago Bulls. But if nothing else, what we'll be able to see in this, whether they go 1-2, whether they go 0-3 or whatever else, whatever other permutations you can make up in this next stretch of games, the fact is what can we now see from players who need to step up when one of our best players is down? When our fourth quarter king is out, who steps up? Who helps Zach LaVine in cases? We're going to get to see all that. That is going to be an important test again for the playoffs and for the development of some of these players who aren't getting minutes right now. This is going to be a key stretch for anyone who's on that back end of the rotation, who hasn't been getting minutes, who hasn't been playing well. Haize, Troy Brown Jr., maybe some Matt Thomas in this game as well. Marko, if he gets a look, this is going to be a key time to see what we really have in them and if they're ready to step up and contribute some solid minutes to this team. This is going to be tough to overcome the loss of DeMar DeRozan. This is not easy. This is the biggest loss for us so far this season. Yes, we lost Vooch, right? But Vooch was having a slump when we lost him. He was coming out of it. But to lose the player who is a bucket getter for us in the fourth quarter, who when our offense is stalled can get to the line and get us some points. We've seen Zach LaVine start learning those tricks from DeMar DeRozan. We've seen him add those things to his game. But the key thing is now is How do the players respond to this? Win, lose, or whatever else, right? Regardless of that, what's the heart of this team? What's the heart of these players who have been sitting back watching the Bulls play great, watching this team play great, but not really being able to contribute to it? What do you do now that it's on you to step up in some form, shape, form, or fashion? We're not looking at any one person to step in and give us what DeMar DeRozan did, but a combination of this team as a whole can help ease the loss of DeMar DeRozan. It's not going to be easy by any stretch. This is not. But we've seen the heart of this team. We've seen the way that they've been able to play better than some of their parts. How does Billy Donovan coach this team now? How does he adjust his rotations to benefit and take advantage of what we do have out there on the court? All those are going to be answered tonight against Denver. Now, I wasn't going to have my video up until after the game. I still cannot live stream, but I probably will get a short video up right after the game so we can talk about what happened. Let me know down below. Who do you think, or how do you think this team as a whole steps up in the absence of DeMar DeRozan? Because somebody has to do it. Again, even if we don't win, players have to step up and show something. And if nobody does, and we completely don't look competitive at all, it can't be relying on just one player. Do you think Zach resorts or devolves into more of hero ball on his own? What do you guys think happens? I think this team, maybe not in this first game because it was unexpected, but I think by the end of this 3-game stretch, we see this team bind together in ways that probably we don't see right now. And maybe somebody different every game, maybe a few players in each game step up in a major way and help contribute to this team. What do you think? Who do you think it is? More importantly, down below, let me know. Yeah, it sucks, man. Another shot. Drinking the Woodbridge. This is 90 proof, I think. Yep, 90 proof. Salute. Like I like to end every video on. Go Bulls. I love you guys. Peace.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.